TECNO might not be the first brand that comes to mind when considering laptops. In fact, some of you guys might be surprised to find out that the brand even has a laptop lineup. Instead, they're more popularly known for their affordable yet capable smartphones like the Pova, the Cam1, and Phantom models. By the way, for those of you who are interested in these phones, we've covered a bunch of them in past videos, which you can check out on our channel. But today, we'll be taking a look at TECNO's latest laptop, the Megabook K16S. On paper, it seems to be a capable all-around work laptop featuring a large battery, lots of I/O ports, and a powerful Intel Core i9 13th Gen processor. Nonetheless, specs only tell one part of the story. So let's see how it performs in real life with this review of the TECNO Megabook K16S. In terms of design, the TECNO Megabook K16S looks and feels like any other business laptops on the market today. It features a minimalist design with just the TECNO logo on the lid. There's only one color available, and it's this muted silver. Some might find the design a bit boring, but we find it clean looking. More importantly, we liked how smudge resistant the lid is. Unless you have really sweaty or dirty hands, it's quite hard to leave them on the lid of the Megabook K16S. And as the name implies, it is a 16-inch laptop. We actually expected it to weigh a bit more, but it's roughly 1.75 kilograms or 3.8 pounds, which is decent for its size. It's relatively thin too, at just 17.5 millimeters thick when closed. With this, it was relatively easy to bring the Megabook K16S around with me wherever I went. If you're used to 14-inch laptops though, just mind the obviously bigger footprint it has. We like how the lid can be opened with just one hand. The lid also opens a full 180 degrees, giving users more flexibility in how they plan to use this laptop. Once open, we are greeted by a full-size keyboard. We like how TECNO used nearly all of the available space for the full-size keyboard, giving users a more natural feel when typing. The spacing of the keys don't feel cramped, and we barely made typing mistakes when using it to get work done. The keys themselves don't have the best tactile feel, nor do they make a nice sound. However, they do have decent travel and they're comfortable to use for long hours of writing. They're also backlit, making them easy to use even in the dark. Below the full-size keyboard is a large trackpad. Similar to the keyboard, it doesn't feel as nice as the ones we've used before. We also needed to press the left and right click buttons a bit harder than usual to feel a proper click. Alternatively, taps work a lot better. What's more important though is how our fingers glided over the trackpad. It's smooth and it doesn't get stuck, allowing us to continuously scroll easily. There's decent palm rejection as well, meaning it won't interfere with your typing. In terms of ports, there are a lot available in the Megabook K16S, which is a big factor for business laptops. On the left side, there are two USB-C ports, an HDMI port, and a USB-A port, as well as a 3.5mm combo audio port. On the right side, there's another USB-A port, a LAN port, and even a micro SD card slot. With that, we didn't find a reason to bring an extended dock around unless you're using an SD card. Now, when you open up the TECNO Megabook K16S, what we're looking at is a large 16-inch IPS display with a 16:10 widescreen aspect ratio. It's arguably one of the weaker aspects of this laptop, considering it only features a 1080p resolution and a 60Hz refresh rate. Even from just the loading screen alone, it's easy to tell that the colors aren't that great, even compared to other IPS display laptops we've tried. They're not as accurate and the dimming zones could be a bit better. This is especially obvious when we watch dark or colorful scenes. Thankfully, the viewing angles are decent, so if you're watching in a group, they'll be able to see them clearly. The maximum 60Hz refresh rate doesn't help it either. Since we're used to 120Hz refresh rate phones or monitors, the screen feels a bit slow. It's something we could even tell when we're just playing around with the cursor on the desktop. It's a lot more obvious when attempting to play games. However, if the user doesn't plan on using this laptop for video watching or gaming that much, it's more than enough for getting work done. The display features thin borders all around and it's relatively bright too, making it quite usable outdoors. Still, we find it a missed opportunity on TECNO's end to at least bump up the display's resolution or give it a higher refresh rate given what this laptop can do. Thankfully, the speakers make up for the lackluster display. The DTS-tuned speakers are surprisingly decent and they are also loud. There's even the DTS app to adjust the tuning to either music, movie, gaming, or your own EQ settings. But I'm sure we're all wondering the same thing. What can the TECNO Megabook K16S do? Well, pretty much most of your productivity tasks. However, we do have to set our expectation in the gaming aspect. Under the hood, it features a 13th gen Intel Core i9-13900HK processor with 16GB of RAM. The storage is a bit small for our liking, with only 500GB available, at least for our review unit. With that, we would recommend bringing an external hard drive or SSD with you in case you have a lot of files. TECNO also says RAM is expandable if you find 16GB lacking. But then again, do you really want to upgrade RAM considering how expensive they are now? We'll let you decide. Going back, given that it has a powerful processor, it can run most of your everyday tasks and applications without any issues. We had multiple tabs of Chrome open together with Spotify and Discord, and the laptop ran it all smoothly. We even ran our usual editing software including Lightroom and Photoshop, and it did not take a long time to export high-res photos. In Premiere, it had no problems handling simple editing tasks and exporting 4K videos. But when you start to have a lot of layers in Premiere, high-res videos and effects, it does start slowing down a bit, so do keep that in mind. If you happen to have another TECNO device, whether it's a phone or a tablet, it can share screens and quickly transfer files over. It's a nice touch to have a seamless integration. As for gaming, it was able to run Genshin Impact at 60 FPS with the medium graphics for the best gaming experience. While it was able to handle running the game with all the graphics set to high, we were encountering a lot of frame drops at that time, even when we were just exploring the map. It's not the best experience when playing Genshin Impact since you are sacrificing the graphics, but hey, at least it can run it. We also played a bit of Dota 2 and we got a steady 100 to 110 FPS with the graphics settings set to the lowest. It's not bad if you just want to play a game of Dota 2 to pass the time, but just like Genshin, it's not exactly the best experience, but definitely winnable. Not to mention you only have a 60Hz display, so Then again, we do have to set our expectations. TECNO didn't really market this as a gaming laptop in any way, and at least it can run some of the lighter games but by sacrificing the graphics. Now for those of you guys who are interested in the numbers, we've run the benchmarks and you can check them out on screen right now. Powering the TECNO Megabook K16S is a large 70Wh battery pack. With that, we expected it to last a lot longer than a traditional work laptop would, and it actually did. Whenever I brought the laptop out with me, I rarely found myself bringing the charger. For reference, I used it to work while at a cafe, and after an hour of use, the battery only drained to around 90%. For reference, the laptop was connected to Wi-Fi and my Bluetooth earphones. I also had multiple tabs of Chrome open, while Spotify and Discord were running in the background. Not to mention I even kept the brightness maxed out and the keyboard lighting was turned on. At the same time, also, you spend a bit of time to watch some videos just to pass time. We're sure I would have saved a lot more battery if I lowered the brightness or even turned off the keyboard lighting. But hey, it's still a great figure nonetheless. When gaming, it does drain the battery relatively fast, which is to be expected. After only 30 minutes of playing Genshin Impact, the laptop's battery dropped from full to just 78% battery life. Thankfully, it does have a 65W USB-C charging brick, which is quite easy to bring around. Alternatively, if you have a capable power bank and USB-C cable, you can use that to charge the Megabook as well. Overall, the TECNO Megabook K16S is a decent work laptop if you just want to get work done fast. It might not have the best display, nor can it play games that well, but it has you covered when it comes to productivity. Not to mention, the battery lasts a long time, and despite being a 16-inch laptop, it is still relatively light and easy to bring around. As you can see, I've been holding this for the entirety of this A-roll. You can definitely pack light if you just need to get the work done anywhere, and with the advantage of a big 16-inch screen. As for the price, at the time we recorded this video, TECNO has yet to release the price of the Megabook K16S with the 13th Gen Intel i9 chipset. However, we'll be pinning it down in the comments once we have the price. But of course, what do you guys think of the TECNO Megabook K16S? Would it be a laptop you'd consider getting for work, or would you stick with a brand and model you're more familiar with? Whatever the case, share your thoughts in the comments down below. And of course, if you enjoyed this video, please do drop a like and subscribe to watch more. Don't forget to follow us on our social media platforms, that's Facebook, Instagram, X, and TikTok. And of course, visit yugatech.com for the latest tech news and reviews. Once again, this has been Ase. This has been the TECNO Megabook K16S, and I'll see you guys in the next video.